Hey guys, Lucky Spring 696 here. Pretty exciting day. This is going to be my first gun review ever on YouTube, plus it's my first gun I've ever owned. Saturday, me and my wife got letters in from the police department saying that we can come in and pick up our firearms ID cards and our pistol permits. We both got one of each. So, Monday came around, we picked them up. Everything went well there, and then counted up the money my wife made over the weekend at Joe's Crab Shack, because that's where we've been taking the money out of to save up for my first handgun. Well, she did pretty good this weekend. She's a server at Joe's Crab Shack. Quick note to everyone, I don't know how a lot of you feel about this, and personally I don't care, because servers work their ass off for the most part to take care of us, and they're pretty much underappreciated and abused. So I would really like it if you guys take a step back and consider, if you guys are good tippers, that's great, but if sometimes you guys tip a little light, maybe think about it. They only get paid like $3 an hour, at least here in Jersey, and pretty much at the end of the week they get no money from a check. It's all tips. So, quick story on that. Wife waited on a table of 6 people. Bill came out to like $350. They left her a $5 tip on a $350 order. Came out to be like 2%. I don't know what state you guys live in or how much a good tip is out there, but around here it's 15 to 20%. So that was nowhere close to an appropriate tip. She should have got like $45, $50 at least. But that's just a side note. I'm sorry if I offend anyone, but servers really deserve appreciation because they put up with our shit. And I know I'm a little picky, so I try to tip appropriately. Now, to what everybody wants to see. The gun review, gun showing, whatever you want to call it. First gun review, so I don't know how good at reviewing it I'm going to be. I know this cleaning mat says Glock. I don't own a Glock. This is just something my brother Picot lent me so I could clean off my gun and clean it out, because he's a nice guy like that. I still use cardboard because I'm a little messy. I'll flip that over real quick, not to confuse anybody. Sorry if my tripod shakes, it's a cheap thing. Alright, well, nice affordable gun in here. $400, which I think is pretty affordable for an American-made gun. Case didn't come with it. Case cost an extra 10 bucks. But here it is, guys. First handgun ever. I'm going to show you guys that I know how to handle a handgun. I'm going to drop the magazine. Nothing in it. Show you there's nothing in the chamber, so there'll be no accidental fires. This is a Smith & Wesson SD40 VE, which is a new model, just came out this year. Don't mistake it with the original SD series. It's supposed to be better than that. So, one thing a lot of people say is the trigger's a little heavy, but that's also its built-in safety, so I don't mind that. I think I'm going to get used to it. Haven't gotten a chance to bring it to a range yet. Hopefully next week me and the wife will be going out to the range. Picot lent me his 9mm so she could try that first because she's a little uneasy. Never fired a handgun yet. But a couple of features I like on it. There's this little side groove where you can put your finger in. I like the way that feels. So, that's one thing. I know it's not very significant. There's one on both sides. There's an indicator so you can see if there's something in the chamber. I'm not going to rely on that, but it's just a nice little feature to have. Few stats I know. Polymer frame, stainless steel slide, stainless steel barrel. Like I said, first review. I make any mistakes, do anything stupid, guys, comment, let me know. I'm just a little excited and a little overwhelmed. Don't know what to tell you guys here. Trigger reset, you gotta let it go all the way back, so that's iffy to some people. One thing I do like about this, field stripping, easy. I got a little experience with field stripping with my two brothers after Minnesota because I cleaned their Glocks and their 1911s. 1911's a little tricky, guys. Glocks, very simple. Show you real quick. You pull this trigger once, this is just like a Glock. You pull it back about 1/8 of an inch or so, pull the 2 tabs down, slide it forward. You're ready to go and clean this. Well, as soon as I got home, field strip, well, I read the instruction manual up to the field stripping part just to make sure I did it correctly. But I took it apart, realized recoil spring assembly, polymer. Might look into seeing if there's an upgrade for it so I could put a metal one, but for now, I'm going to keep it the way it is. Like I said, stainless steel 4-inch barrel. Real easy. It's all lubed up and everything, so it's ready for the range next week. Put it back together, real simple. You just line up the slide and you just pull it back. Trigger still fires, so everything's good. One thing I forgot to mention, has a Picatinny rail so I could get tactical like all you cool guys out there with your flashlights and lasers and whatever else whatnot you guys put on there. Came with 2 magazines. One I took out and showed you, empty. And it's got this other one that I have loaded up with my home defense rounds. Home defense rounds the guy at the gun shop recommended me were the Hornady Critical Defense hollow points. Nice, from what I hear from my 2 brothers, they're good. I, thank God, never had to use them. But this is going to be what I keep on my dresser in the gun, ready to go if I ever so need to defend me and my wife. Where I live, it's only about 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes from Newark, New Jersey, which isn't the best neighborhood in the world, so when I grew up in this town and the town next to us, which is also bordering Newark, they did a great job keeping the borders pretty much closed to the riffraff, as I call it, the people you don't really want walking around a decent town. But recently, in the past couple of years, I've noticed it's getting worse. Like, you drive down the main street in the town, and you see people doing the zombie walk down the street. By the zombie walk, I mean they're crackheads. They're straight up crackheads. They're doped up, whatever the hell you want to call it, but they are not right. And the neighborhood's just gone downhill, and I don't feel safe as I used to here anymore. And that was one of my major pushes, besides wanting to enjoy going shooting with my brothers and all. I really felt this would, especially with all the stuff going on with this bath salt shit and whatever, synthetic marijuana, whatever it is, it's making these people go zombie. I think I need something to stop them. But it's a nice, affordable handgun. It's brand new, like new model, new gun, new everything. It comes in 2 different models, the SD9 and the SD40 VE. Both of them are VE at the end. I don't know what the VE stands for, but it comes in 9mm and 40 caliber. Mine, obviously, the SD40, 40 caliber. So, quick channel update. Besides that, I think I touched up everything I know. Hopefully in a week or so I'll have a range report on this, how I felt it performed at the range. Still working on getting everything together for that contest me and Boss Man are hoping to do at the end of this month or next month. Not sure exactly when we'll be able to get the funds because things are tight. Everybody's having a little bit of trouble with this economy. But I definitely want to give back because you guys have shown me some real support, especially for the first month and a half not even having a real firearm to show you guys that was mine. So I appreciate you guys really getting on board with me. I'm getting close to 300 subs soon, and I just feel the love from all you guys, and I appreciate that. So I really want to give back. On another note for the channel, I got my table coming in so I could have a nice background and a gun table that's dedicated to just gun stuff, because you should see it before I film these videos. I push everything to the other side of the dining room table just to film these. So I'll have a spot just dedicated to me doing my gun stuff. YouTube will have a nice little background on the wall with the sign that you guys saw and stuff like that. So just want to tell you guys I appreciate all the support. Stay tuned. Hopefully more videos coming out soon.